Oh yeah, good moment world. How are y'all doing today? This is the Phoenix, flying into the moment once again to deliver peace, love, and awareness to you and all the beautiful people out there. And today, what we're going to be talking about is how to level the playing field. Oh yeah. So that kind of seems contradictory, right? Sort of like a paradox. How can we level the playing field in life when it's very evident that the playing field is not level? Let's be real. Let's get authentic. Let's tell the truth. It's not fair. A lot of injustices happen in the world. A lot of crappy things, a lot of bumps in the side of society exist in the world, right? We have famine, we have disease, we have poverty, we have all of these injustices. We have people cheating on each other. We have people born into whatever situation. Some people are born rich, some people are born poor. Some people are born with parents that are drug addicts. Some people are born with parents that have good jobs. Some people lose their job. Things happen. That is life, right? Let's be realistic. If it wasn't like this in the first place, if it was simply flat, it wouldn't be very dynamic, would it? We wouldn't have anything to challenge us. We wouldn't have anything to allow us to increase our inner strength and create the things that we have been able to create. Life does not come without obstacles to overcome and jump over. That's simply how this thing works out, right? So how can we learn to level the playing field? The key really to this is understanding that we cannot spread our energy too thin. Because when it's spread too thin, too paper thin, we will not be able to invest as much energy and passion into what it is that we're doing. Because our energy is spread out so far that we eventually burn out. So, how can we fix this? How can we learn how to level the playing field? There's a very key thing we have to understand is that the key to leveling this is in our emotions and it is in our passions. You see, in order to create what you want, you have to charge after it with an unrelentless energy that you will not give up no matter what happens, no matter what punches you, no matter what smacks you in the face. You're going to come back and you're going to keep pursuing it because you have a higher calling, and that higher calling is telling you just keep going, keep moving, keep practicing, keep meditating. Just keep doing what it is that you're doing and you will succeed. This is how anybody who has ever gained anything, anybody who has ever created anything, anybody who has ever succeeded at whatever it was that unrelentless, powerful drive to keep moving forward despite whatever obstacles come on our way. We have to understand that to really, truly exhibit this energy, we can't spread ourselves too thin because our energy is going to be spread out in so many different avenues that we won't be able to commit everything that we can to that. If you have too many projects, consider dwindling them down a bit. Narrow them down to the ones that are the most vital to you at this current moment. The ones that mean the most, matter the most in this current moment. Not to say that you can't go back to these projects, these other things that you want to do. I'm not saying that. However, we have to understand is that we like to think that we can multitask. And we really can. I don't personally necessarily believe in multitasking. The only, I guess, form of it I would do would be to say put on music or some sort of lecture on YouTube while I'm doing like laundry or something like that. It's kind of like a life hack, increasing your productivity. However, if we're doing way too many things, we're over here, over here, over here, over here, like we can't really understand this energy and be aware of it and how it truly works. You're spreading yourself too thin. So the way to level the playing field is to first have the awareness and recognize where your passions are, where your talents are. Not everyone is meant to be a level 100 guitarist. Not everyone is meant to be a level 100 soldier. Not everyone's meant to be a level 100 politician. We have to understand that we do have some predispositions. We do have a purpose. We do have some sort of want. And we all have the beautiful thing about life and the beautiful thing about so many people being here and the creativity that comes out of it, and the innovation is that new passions are being found every single day, because as we evolve, our passions grow and our innovations will take us to heights. And people, imagine there could be, like, say 1,000 years into the future, there may be jobs that we don't even know exist yet, could exist then. But us in the now laying the foundations for that is what's going to bring it into manifestation, right? So you can do whatever you want. It's endless, you know. The universe is like your catalog and you should order from it, right? So once you understand that awareness, then you get to pick and choose what avenues you want to go. You get to pick and choose what roads you want to take and what you want to level up in, right? It's kind of like a video game, right? Now, you could level up in every single attribute, right? But you have to, I mean, you'll be really spreading your energy too thin. And the experience that you're gaining from whatever it is that you're doing, you're going to be spreading that energy too thin. If you have a million different avenues, you're gonna go crazy, you're gonna go zany, your mind's just gonna be woo, it's gonna be like a bobblehead, right? You can't do that. So really, that's what the message is, really, to level the playing field. You have to first know, what do you want to level up in? Do you want to level up in writing? Do you want to level up in drawing? Do you want to level up in being punctual? Do you want to level up in the amount of money that you pull in every month? What do you want to use to level the playing field? Because the thing is that you might be level 75 in something, a level 6 in another, but with those same attributes of someone else, it's flipped. So the playing field is actually very level. And then I drew this card today. It's the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is a very powerful card indeed. It doesn't necessarily have to do with a person, although I think it's interesting that with this card and the energy and how it's an air, it's the age of Aquarius. So really, this Aquarian energy is one of innovation, it's one of rebellion, at the same time it's one of using that energy and wanting to innovate and have these intellectual thoughts and conversations with yourself and others that really allows us to create and manifest all of the great things that we had and will produce. So you have to use that energy of the knight. He's holding the sword up, right? He's charging forward towards whatever it is that he wants. Now, of course, the backside, the thorn in the side of this card is the fact that you can overwhelm yourself. You can be rash. You can have perhaps way too many avenues to go across, and it'll kind of burn you out. But if you have a goal in mind, if you have really something to move towards, sort of like a destination, even if you don't know where it may be exactly, if you know and have the awareness to discern the future, you'll be able to charge forward to that and manifest it a lot faster and pull it into your life so much faster if you just know where your passions are, know where your talents are, and be okay to be level 5 in something. It's okay. You can't be level 100 in everything, but I guarantee you, once you find those things that you can be level 100 in, well, you would have found your blueprint and your highest authenticity. I love you all. Please like, share, and subscribe. And remember to find the gold in this moment, for that is all that exists. I will catch you all on the next video. Woo! Peace.